Oh my goodness, guys. Today has been an insane day. Today's patch update was way bigger than we expected, and I'm sure you guys have seen all the videos I've been uploading. I think we are just about to the end. This is probably going to be the last video that I upload. So we're going to be talking about some random like weapons and game modes and random little things that people have data mined out of the new files that were added in this morning, because some of these are actually pretty exciting, pretty interesting, and definitely going to be very, very different if they're added into the game. So first up, let's talk about weapons. That's what everybody likes to know about. What's coming next? Well, it looks like we might be getting some sort of a new rocket launcher called the Quad Launcher. Now, this is something that's going to be coming over from Fortnite Save the World. If you guys play STW, you've probably seen this in that mode. But a lot of stuff ends up at some point or another coming over. Like they take a lot of STW and bring it into BR. So that doesn't surprise me that they'd be doing something like that. But in STW, it says that the Quad Launcher is an explosive weapon, military, shoots rockets that explode into a pool of fire for a short duration, damaging and stunning enemies inside. So this is going to be one of those weapons that you know, fire it up in the air, it goes up, it comes back down, and then it's going to kind of like damage and stun people so they can't really move, and obviously that's going to be a pretty big advantage here in Fortnite BR. So I would expect it to work about the same way. I mean, we have an RPG and we have a grenade launcher, so obviously we need something that does more than just go boom. And I feel like this could be kind of an interesting addition to the explosives. So we'll have to wait and see what happens, but it's been found in the BR code, and that means it's probably going to be coming soon. Next up, we've got the Thrower, short for the Flamethrower. That's right, guys, we may be getting a Flamethrower here in Fortnite, which is insane. And that's kind of interesting because the Quad Launcher was talking about setting things on fire, and now we're talking about having a Flamethrower. And actually, in the new Tomato Temple, they've got like little cauldrons of fire, so maybe Fortnite or maybe Epic Games going to be adding in some like fire materials and kind of like a fire element to Fortnite. Could be kind of interesting, but you guys can see on screen right here, we've got all kinds of folders about flames and trajectories and throwers and lava and all kinds of stuff like that. Flame and smoke, pretty cool looking stuff. The one thing that strikes me kind of odd about this is that this piece of code right here, so it actually says that the Flamethrower is classified as an LMG and it uses medium bullets, which doesn't really make sense. Now, obviously, this isn't fully in the game yet, so this could just be for testing purposes and stuff, but that brings up the question, what would it use? I mean, you know, is it actually going to use medium bullets? Are they going to come out with a new type of ammo where you run around and pick up fuel canisters? Who knows? Maybe you fill it up at the gas station. Like, you know, your guess is as good as mine, but this thing was found in the multiplayer files, so could be kind of interesting. Bam! Check this thing out. What does that look like? It looks like an impulse grenade, right? It's the Big Daddy impulse grenade, the shockwave grenade, which has actually been found in the files, and we have an image for it, which is kind of cool. So this, my friend, is like a mega impulse. I don't even know how else to put it. I'm assuming it's going to be like, you guys remember on April Fool's Day when they made the impulses and the disco bombs or the boogie bombs work way better? They like super buffed them. I'm assuming it's going to be something like that. Maybe it's going to have an entirely new effect, but obviously, it's going to be some sort of an impulse kind of like pushing type deal. We'll have to wait and see what happens with this. Now, after that, we do have a couple of other things. So there was a new LTM that was leaked. It's 50 versus 50 solid gold. That honestly sounds like a lot of fun to me. I'm hoping at some point we get a 50v50 mixed with solid gold, mixed with Soren. How sick would that be? Like nothing but really strong weapons, really fast movement, and huge battles. That could be really, really fun. Soren 50s was easily one of my favorite LTMs they've ever done, and I hope they bring back more for that. And then finally, last but not least, there was a new like real-time action event that was found in the game files called Cube. I guess that's the code name. You guys can see there's Cube Mad, Cube Slam, Cube Geode Closing, Lightning Beam Loop, and then Big Bang Rocket. So I don't know. Apparently some sort of rocket event may happen, and its code name is Cube. We'll have to wait and see what happens, but that we don't really have too much information on, so I just want to throw it on at the end there. So yeah, we've got a new Flamethrower coming to the game at some point, most likely, which could be really, really interesting. We've got a new launcher that may be coming to the game. We've got a new impulse grenade that may be coming to the game. And we've got a new exciting LTM. Some pretty cool stuff on the horizon for sure. So there you guys have it. Quick little rundown of pretty much all the leaked stuff we learned today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like on it. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to see you guys later. Peace out.